So hey everyone, myself Yashaswini G. Today I'm going to interview Dr. Abu Sayeed sir, HOD of Civil Department, HKBK College of Engineering. So we will directly move on to the questions, sir. So how you feel satisfied in your profession, sir?
See, actually, I come from a family of teachers. Almost three generations of my family are teachers. My mother is a teacher. My grandfather was a teacher. So teaching has come into my genes. And of course, it has been a flawless movement for me. And I feel satisfied and I am very happy teaching students.
Okay, sir. So next question, how would you change yourself for the future, sir?
The future, in the sense, we are now moving towards digital revolution, digital teaching, e-learning and all those things. And of course this pandemic increased the pace with which we were moving towards this e-learning courses and administering courses through and online platforms and all. And of course the future is mostly e-learning and moving towards online platforms. And of course today teaching is not like just we are teaching for the sake of making students learn. It's quite a different thing. It's a learning experience for both the teacher and the student. So of course the dimensions, everything has changed, and this will actually, the future will be, I can just say, particularly for teaching, the teaching profession future is what we call it is experiential learning, where students and teachers will learn through experience.
Okay, sir. Next question, did your studies or present generation influence your teaching?
My studies and present generation.
Yeah, influencing your teaching, sir.
Actually, if I just look at teaching as a career, the old generation, their attitude, their objectives were quite different. The present generation, because of the availability of huge amount of information, their attitude, their experience towards life has changed dramatically. So if you look at, actually we are stuck in between.
Yes,
We belong to the previous generation, we have seen the previous generation, and now we are moving towards the new generation. In this scenario, we need to gel with the present generation, the new digital generation. So I think, of course, it's a bit challenging to understand the new generation, but it will take some more time for us to understand the present generation, and we can deliver to them what are their expectations, and it will be an easy task only, because since we have seen so many types of students, it will be a flawless movement, no issues.
Okay, sir. Next question. Crisis of pandemic was more overwhelming than any other personal crisis.
Crisis of pandemic. Of course, if you look at the world, of course, we have not seen such situation in our lives. We have not seen colleges closing or exams being stopped and degrees being given just like that, or without examination, marks were allotted and degrees were also given in some universities. So we had not seen this, and probably this might be a once in a century phenomenon. It's a new one, and of course for any person it is an overwhelming thing, because nobody has seen this in their lives till now. So of course, and pandemic also we have not seen in our lives. This is the first time we have seen pandemic. So it's almost, obviously it is overwhelming.
Okay, sir. Next question. How do students influence or contribute to your life, sir?
Students influence, of course they influence a lot. I feel very young. I feel very young interacting with students, because I interact with a lot of young students. So I feel energetic, I feel young, and I'll always stay young as far as I am in teaching.
Okay, sir. Next question. How would you change yourself for the future?
Changing myself for the future. Yeah, of course, it's a challenging task right ahead, because we need to learn a lot of computational techniques. The present generation is much faster when we are talking about computation, when we are talking about use of technologies, use of gadgets and all those things. The present generation is much faster, and of course learning is a continuous process. We will also learn along with it.
What is the message you would like to give to the student?
The only message I can give to the student is whatever the new resources, e-resources which are available, it is impossible for a student to come up in life unless and until he sits and studies, unless and until he practices. You need to take the conventional technique of writing on a paper and pen, particularly when it comes to analytical subjects, when it comes to STEM, that is science, technology, engineering and mathematics. Unless and until you sit and work on a piece of paper, you will not understand. So, of course, technology is there, it is for your own benefit, but you need to follow the customary and conventional system of writing and practicing. Only then you will be in a position to reproduce in the examination and also learn much better thing. And unless and until you follow the conventional technique, you will never come. Because your examinations and all are still paper and pen based. Of course, some multiple choice will be there, but most of them are paper pen based and application based. You need to apply with your mind. Your mind, even now we are not fitting it with any AI based chips.
Yes, sir.
Your mind is still natural. So what age old systems we are following, you need to follow the same system in order to come.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir.